Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your May Tarot forecast. I feel like good news will be finding you very soon if it hasn't already. I also feel like a lot of you're maybe going to be finding some good people to collaborate with or some new romantic partners or just friends. But the overall energy here, some of you could be reconnecting with people from the past in a new way and allowing yourself to collaborate or just reconnect in some way that seems more fun and expansive and healthy. I definitely see rest maybe required. So if you have time to rest, do it. If you don't have any time because your schedule is full, then maybe try to create a little bit of free time for you, because I feel like in that free time, in that sort of available space, you have more time to really understand what you want to do for yourself. And like, Geminis need to be bored. And I know that maybe sounds weird because Geminis like to do so many things and like to be out there and like have fun and whatever. But it's like maybe growing up, your parents were like, come on, get up, go do something. Like, you should be studying or you should be working or you should be doing la la la. And that's just because the society, that we lived in. So whatever. But what's really actually important for Gemini is that you have free time to just sort of sit and like lounge around. Like, you should be out in nature. You should be bored at home, just drawing or thinking or getting creative. Like, you need that free time because that is what helps Gemini really understand what is needed for the next chapter or what the next step is in whatever the project or the plan, So I want you to really give yourself permission to slow down and to be a little bit bored or to give yourself free time so that you can have more available space for those like downloads to come through from the universe, and so that you can be properly guided, if that makes sense. Now, you have some new love possibly, or reconnecting with someone. Loki, sorry, one second. Oh my God. No. Okay, sorry about that. You have this Knight of Cups with this Ten of Cups. Like, some of you could be either falling in love or connecting with a person who will lead you to a lot of emotional satisfaction. Maybe it's in work or play, friends, family, whatever. But I like this energy, especially because the next card is the Strength card. So I feel like this is a very strong connection. And then you have this Four of Wands, which is a card of celebration. It's also a card connected to family and love. So you've got both of these cards here around family and home. Okay, so two of these cards are connected to family and to home. So that can be your chosen family. It doesn't need to be your blood family. But I definitely feel like the idea of home is important. If it's not coming up in your experience right now, so maybe, for example, you want to move or you want to buy a home or you want to redecorate your home or you want to create some kind of new space in your home or something that makes you feel more grounded and supported, like a good foundation that you can actually expand on. Like, there's something very beautiful about the home. Maybe some of you have a roommate that's been really difficult and challenging and you're kicking them out and replacing them. Or maybe you've been searching for a new person and they finally show up and that's your new roommate or lover or whatever. But my overall point is that home, family, security, closeness, intimacy, like, these are the themes that are coming up right now. If you are noticing that you're like, okay, these are things that I want, but they're not showing up in my life right now. Well, part of it is also, we've got this Two of Swords here with this Devil card. Some of you are maybe wanting all of those things that I listed, but you're having a little bit more of a challenging time finding them because maybe you're looking for them, not attracting them. You're not trusting that they will show up. And instead of focusing on that, focusing on preparing yourself for that arrival. So, for example, how can you call in love if you don't have yourself in a healthy place? How can you attract Loki? Stop. Oh my God, sorry. How can you attract a partner if you're not like yourself a healthy partner. You know what I mean? So I want you to hold the vibration of being in that relationship or calling in that collaboration or whatever that romance looks like for sure. But it's also maybe a good time for you to focus on clearing out some of the like shadow work that needs to be done or the limiting fears. Maybe you, for example, you don't speak up in your past relationships. Well, maybe you need to learn that before the next relationship arrives so that when the next relationship arrives, you know how to communicate and speak up properly. And that's not like necessarily your fault because you did something wrong. Like maybe you learned that from childhood or high school, or some of you were maybe bullied. So you don't want to speak up. You don't want to, share your opinion because you were always made fun of or whatever. So actually okay. I'm hosting a live energetic cord cutting and retrieval event, okay? If you missed the live, you can watch the recording, of course. But what's important about this is like, you need to understand that at some point in our life, whether it's childhood, young adults, older ages, like whatever, like in those older ages, we still do it. We still don't speak up when we need to say something. Shit happens, but in those moments, we take out a piece of ourselves or maybe another person, a traumatic experience, something that we still struggle with processing. Maybe that person or that experience, we lost someone or whatever. It's like that took a part of us. And it's like all of these experiences in our life, as we're moving through, parts of us are being taken away, right? And we can call back all of that energy and call back all of our power. So that is like kind of feeling like this. It's like part of you is ready for the next level, but there's other pieces of you that are still lingering out where they were left behind. So maybe in the past or whatever. So anyways, doing that kind of work is going to be very helpful for you this month because you are literally balancing out the karma. Like with this justice card, you are literally paying off the karmic debt of all of that learning. So if you have already learned that lesson, if you have already processed that breakup or that trauma or that heartbreak or whatever, if you have already been calling back your voice and speaking up for yourself and advocating for yourself and defending yourself, like if you've been doing that kind of work, you calling back all of the fragmented pieces of yourself, calling back all of your energy, all of your power will be the missing piece to help you level the fuck up. So please join me for that live workshop. It's going to be very powerful. It's kind of like the cord cutting, but another level with a retrieval. So it's like, I really want you to use this judgment energy. This is about a transformation, a rebirth, a restructuring, and a renewal. So it's like, we need to take that invitation. We need to move forward because I'm also seeing that a lot of the things that you maybe wanted up until now, I've got a 9 of Cups here. I've got a 5 of Cups. They're both reversed. It's like, you don't want the same things anymore. You don't want to be around the same people. You don't want to be doing the same things. I also feel like a lot of you, especially now because we're in Taurus season, like this Taurus new moon that we just had, like this was very powerful. I hope you watched that workshop. You can pay whatever you want if you missed it, but like that new moon in Taurus is literally helping us establish our new foundation so that we can expand and grow in a new way. And what else is connected to our foundations? Our home, obviously. And that's how this whole reading started, with a focus on the home, a focus on security, a focus on intimacy. And it's like, I really want you to make sure that for your next cycle, and Gemini, your birthday is coming up. Your birthday is coming up very soon. Like, we need to be establishing that new foundation because this new year, this new cycle for us, I'm also a Gemini, like it's bringing us into a whole other direction. We still have Jupiter in our sign for another few months. Like we need to use this energy to expand all of the opportunities and the support that we can get right now. So do what you can to establish your foundation. Use this new moon in Taurus energy. I'm going to tag the workshop here. Okay. It's also on my website. Like you've got some amazing things to celebrate. Some of you are going to be getting like the deal of like, wow, like an amazing agreement, some kind of collaboration, opportunity. Like there is just good shit happening for you. It's like all the stars are kind of aligning and supporting you, but I want you to support yourself through that process as well. Okay. So 2 things. 1, new moon workshop. It was a new moon in Taurus, which is connected to health, money, foundations, home, structures, habits, etc. Okay, that's our resources, finances. So do that workshop. And I will also see you at the live energetic cord cutting and the energetic retrieval. Call your power back, okay? I just saw 11:11 on the clock as I'm recording. I love you. I'll see you very soon, Gemini. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Send it to a friend. Share it on your Instagram story. I'm here to support you. Support me back. I love you. Ciao.